This story begins over 2,500 years ago in the ancient city of Kapilavastu, in what is now Nepal. Siddhartha Gautama was born into the royal family of the Shakya clan. As the son of King Suddhodana and Queen Maya, Siddhartha was destined for a life of luxury and comfort. From a young age, Siddhartha was shielded from the harsh realities of life. His father ensured that he was surrounded by beauty and pleasure, hoping to groom him into a great king. Despite this, Siddhartha felt a deep restlessness within him, a yearning for something beyond the material world. One day, Siddhartha persuaded his charioteer Channa to take him beyond the palace walls. As they traveled through the city, Siddhartha encountered sights that would forever change his life. First, he saw an old man, frail and bent with age. Then, a sick person, suffering in pain. Next, a funeral procession with a lifeless body being carried to the cremation ground. Finally, he saw a wandering ascetic, serene and peaceful despite having nothing. These sights, known as the four passing sights, opened Siddhartha's eyes to the inevitable suffering inherent in human life: aging, sickness, death, and the search for a spiritual path. He realized that his life of luxury could not protect him from these realities. Determined to find a solution to human suffering, Siddhartha made a profound decision. At the age of 29, he left his wife, Yasodhara, and his newborn son, Rahula, renouncing his royal heritage to seek enlightenment. For 6 years, Siddhartha wandered as a homeless ascetic. He studied under various spiritual teachers and practiced severe austerities, hoping to conquer his desires and attain spiritual liberation. Despite his extreme efforts, he felt no closer to the truth. Realizing that neither luxury nor extreme asceticism could lead to enlightenment, Siddhartha decided to follow a middle path. He settled under a large Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India, and vowed not to rise until he had found the truth. For 7 days and nights, Siddhartha meditated deeply, facing inner and outer demons. Mara, the evil one, attempted to distract and tempt him with illusions of fear, desire, and doubt. But Siddhartha remained steadfast. Through his unwavering focus and profound insight, Siddhartha overcame Mara's temptations. He penetrated the deepest truths of existence, understanding the nature of suffering, its cause, and the path to its cessation. As the morning star rose on the 8th day, Siddhartha attained complete and perfect enlightenment. He became the Buddha, the awakened one. He had discovered the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, the fundamental principles that form the foundation of Buddhism. The Four Noble Truths revealed to him that life is filled with suffering. Suffering is caused by desire and attachment. Suffering can be overcome, and there is a path leading to the cessation of suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path is a guide to ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom, leading to liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara. It is a path of moderation, avoiding both indulgence and extreme asceticism. After his enlightenment, the Buddha sought out his former companions, the 5 ascetics, in the deer park at Sarnath. There, he delivered his first sermon, known as the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, or the setting in motion of the wheel of Dharma. In this sermon, he shared the insights he had gained, setting the wheel of Dharma in motion. For the next 45 years, the Buddha traveled across northern India, spreading his teachings of compassion, wisdom, and the path to enlightenment. His teachings attracted people from all walks of life: kings and paupers, men and women, scholars and lay people. His message of inner peace and liberation resonated with many, leading to the establishment of the Buddhist Sangha, or community of monks and nuns. The Buddha's teachings continue to inspire millions around the world today. His life and enlightenment serve as a reminder that true happiness and liberation are achievable through inner transformation and the practice of compassion and mindfulness. As we reflect on the story of the Buddha's enlightenment, let us remember the wisdom he shared. By following the path of mindfulness, ethical conduct, and compassionate living, we too can find peace and happiness in our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of the Buddha. May his story inspire you to seek your own path to inner peace and happiness. The story of Buddha's enlightenment is not just a historical account, but a timeless teaching that invites each of us to explore the depths of our own minds and hearts. May you find inspiration and guidance in this tale as you walk your own path. Namaste.